Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with a Timepiece Garden. Alright, so we are at 45 right now. That's pretty much my high for today. Still kind of awesome. Got a south breeze blowing in. The weather's finally switched, which is again awesome. Look, my driveway. Oh my god, there's almost no snow on it. Yay! Alright, having said that, what are we going to do? It's warm enough for me to do something. Yes, I know. Something. Yeah, I still have ice. But it's okay. It's one of the reasons why I always clear my driveway, so it ices over there, stays easy walking here. The goal is to get something done today. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm over here in the mush. How do I say this? Today we're at 45. Yes, tomorrow's supposed to be 55, and the day after that it's supposed to be 65, which is awesome. I'll take 3 days of nice weather. What are we going to do? We're going to start taking stumps, all of my rotten logs, etc., that I've piled over here, and the ones that are kind of over there at the back corner of the house. I'm going to start there, get those cleaned up. That makes sense. And then I'm going to come over here and start taking the log stuff to the area where I'm going to plant the mulberries. Go ahead and get that hugelkultur portion of it started. And the next 2 days are going to be awesome. If I can get the wood done today, I can move mulberries tomorrow. And then I can do the daylilies and the rose of Sharon the day after that. Because that's all stuff that went to sleep in one location. Sorry, I'm trying not to get the Jeep in the picture. Excuse me, and it needs to wake up in its newer location. While I don't want to move the mulberries today because I still have snow on the ground. And that line, that's one of the mulberries that has to move. I have to move it or I have to kill it. It cannot stay up against the propane tank. So, yes, I'm going to let you lick the ground for a second. By tomorrow, the majority of this ice should be melted. So that's mulberry number 2. You can see him right here. I'm lucky if he's 3 feet tall. And this is mulberry number 3. Looks like a twig. There you go, there's my hand. And yeah, he's only about 1.5 feet tall. So, but those are the 3 that are going to move into the garden 3, which will become the orchard. Yeah, look, top of the Jeep. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get to work. And Miss Panda and I, talk to you in a while. As usual, sun goes down behind the mountain, temperature drops. Having said that, I almost got done. Almost. Yeah. There's the bed that you've seen the buckets in before, but now you can see that this is full of wood and wood chips and some of the compost dirt that was in with all the wood stuff. And then you can see where there's a bucket space. You can see this is the area I've not finished yet. Then you see where I start again. There's a bunch of wood and compost, and the crazy thing is it's partly frozen because I hadn't planned on bringing compost over yet. But it's okay. It can come over. If it wants to hang out with that piece of wood, it can come with that piece of wood. And then you can see there's a space again. That's where the mulberry's going. And then you can see I got wood again. Lots and lots of wood. All the way up to the next bucket. And that's where the mulberry's going. And then you go wood again. Now what'll happen is I will plant the mulberry. Does that make sense? And then I'll finish filling in the front here with any wood. And the backside with any wood is necessary. Kind of giving it a 2 foot by 2 foot square. It's kind of the goal because they're babies. And then the rest of this is native dirt and compost. That's what'll fill all of this stuff in. Because the 3 mulberries are already in native dirt. They're in areas that I don't take care of and I don't water. So I don't need to wait and, work a full bed with topsoil and blah, blah, blah. I don't need that. They're doing well in regular soil. So they'll get planted with their bucket of, rabbit manure and compost and all the stuff that I have. That's in the buckets. And over time, the wood stuff here will all break down and it will make dirt. So having said that, once I add the compost to this and maybe some of the native dirt from way over there on my hill, come spring, the only thing that I'll plant here are the mulberries. And I say kind of. Borage is a flower. It'll grow here. Its roots will go in between the logs just fine. Green beans are the same way. You got a good bush bean, let it grow. It's too late to plant clover. but things that'll help fix the soil without detracting or taking anything away from the trees. So like I said, that side's done, lots of logs. I will finish logging this side in first. That'll be the first thing before I ever go start digging up mulberries. I've got to have, just their space dug in. And I say it because they're babies. I don't think they have a large root ball because they're so small. So yeah. All right, again, sun's down. I'm gonna go in the house. Not gonna show you any plastic. Sun's down. I open it up, it'll lose heat. And I don't need to pick any greens right now. So now maybe by day 3, the day we're supposed to hit up into the 60s, I'll open them up, harvest some greens. By then I'll be done planting. Yay! All right, let me get back to work because I have a lot to do. Should I get these planted and still have time to do stuff? I have daylilies that I got to plant in this row. I got to get the paper out and get it wrapped around the elderberries. And if you notice, the majority of the tops are dead because of the freeze, which is fine. Everything gets cut down to about 6 inches. And then all the little wood chips get cut down as well, but I need to get the paper in here first. So for them, it acts like a forest. You've got leaves and paper and wood chips that would be their own wood chips that'll just break down around them and continue to break down around them. That's if I, depending upon how much I get done, mulberries are first. All right, let me get out of here. Let me lock this bad boy up. And Miss Panda and I will talk to you later.